Imagine it's late at night, and the world outside is calm. The hustle and bustle have faded, and it's just you and your thoughts. You're pondering one of the most significant aspects of life, money. We've all been there. Maybe you're thinking about how many hours you need to work to afford that dream vacation, or how the stock market's recent roller coaster ride has put knots in your stomach. Money can feel like this abstract force that controls so much of our lives. But what if we could shift our mindset and see it as a tool we can master? Let's start by considering how we think about money. Many of us have been conditioned to view money through the lenses of fear and scarcity. What if I don't have enough? Or what if I lose it all? These are common fears, and they're perfectly normal. But let's flip the script. Money, at its core, is a means to an end, a tool that can help us live the life we want. Think of it like learning to drive a car. At first, it feels daunting with all the gears, signals, and pedals. But with practice, you learn to navigate smoothly, even enjoyably, through traffic. The same goes for money. There was a time when I was paralyzed by the fear of losing money. Investments seemed like high-stakes gambling to me. But then I heard a story about a seasoned investor who said, "I've never met a rich pessimist." That hit home. Investing isn't about playing it safe. It's about calculated risks, much like planting seeds and nurturing them into a thriving garden. You water them, give them sunlight, and patiently wait. Sometimes the weather isn't favorable, but you don't uproot the seeds at the first sign of rain. You trust the process. In the financial world, terms like risk and return are often tossed around like confetti. A risk is merely the uncertainty that comes with any decision, and it shouldn't be feared, but managed. Consider the metaphor of a tightrope walker. The rope represents your financial goals, and the balance pole is your risk management strategy. You wouldn't attempt the walk without a plan, and similarly, investing without understanding your risk tolerance is like stepping onto that rope blindfolded. Speaking of risk, let's address fear and greed, the twin emotions that often dictate financial decisions. Fear can make you sell an investment at the worst possible time, while greed can make you buy into a speculative frenzy. They are like two sides of the same coin. Acknowledging them without letting them rule your decisions is key. The great investor Warren Buffett once said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." This isn't just a clever catchphrase, it's a mindset. When you see others panicking, that's often when opportunities arise. Over the years, I've learned that the most successful investors and savers are those who view money not just as currency, but as energy. It's about what that energy can create in your life, be it freedom, security, or the ability to make a difference. It's about setting clear, long-term goals and working steadily towards them, much like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble until their vision takes shape. Let's not forget the emotional aspect of money. Our past experiences, upbringing, and even our genetic makeup influence how we handle it. Reflect on your first memory involving money. Was it a positive experience, or did it come with stress? Understanding your financial past can illuminate your present habits and help you forge a healthier relationship with money. Now about trading and investing. Remember that not every trend is your friend. The markets are like a bustling city marketplace, full of noise and excitement. However, you don't need to buy into every shouting vendor's pitch. Sometimes the best decision is to stand still, observe, and trust your own analysis. This is where financial literacy comes into play. The more you educate yourself, the less likely you are to be swayed by short-term market noises. Building long-term wealth isn't about timing the market, it's about time in the market. This means starting as soon as you can, making informed decisions, and letting the power of compounding work its magic. It's as if you're planting a tree. The best time to plant one was years ago, but the second best time is now. As we wrap up this conversation, Remember that mastering your money mindset is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn continuously. It's about finding that sweet spot where money serves you, not the other way around. So tonight, as you reflect on these ideas, consider how you can start using money as a tool to craft your best life. After all, it's not just about having more money, but having more life in our years. We'll talk again soon. Until then, keep mastering your mindset, and you'll find that mastering money follows naturally.